Good day. Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Sunday, August 8, 2021. The government has activated its Crisis Action Plan against a resurgent coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 that saw the number of cases spike to 11,000 on Saturday. Vaccine czar Carlito Galvez Jr. said the National Task Force Against COVID-19 or NTF and the Interagency Task Force for Management of Emerging and Infectious Diseases or IATF-EID wanted to ensure the more effective containment and mitigation of the virus as the National Capital Region or NCR or Metro Manila and other areas in the country were placed under lockdown. The Department of Health or DOH reported that there were 11,021 new infections, raising the total caseload in the country to 1.649 million. This includes 1.544 million recoveries and 28,835 dead. At the same time, Galvez appealed for calm, assuring the public that the government would continue its vaccination rollout during the Enhanced Community Quarantine or ECQ from August 6 to August 20, 2021. Galvez, who is also the chief implementer of the NTF, made the appeal as thousands of people lined up outside vaccination sites in the NCR at the start of the lockdown. The Philippine economy will lose 150 billion pesos every week as a result of lockdowns in the country, according to the National Economic and Development Authority or NEDA. Socio-Economic Planning Secretary Carl Kendrick Chua said General Community Quarantine or GCQ with heightened restrictions in various areas of the Philippines will result in lost production output of about 150 billion pesos per week, affecting more than 600,000 workers and will increase the number of the poor by about 250,000. The NEDA chief's current estimate is bigger than the figure he gave earlier this month when the National Capital Region or NCR was placed under a 2-week extended community quarantine or ECQ from August 6 to 20 in an effort to contain the highly transmissible Delta strain of COVID-19. He previously stated that an ECQ in Metro Manila might cost the Philippine economy 105 billion pesos each week. Carlo Paalam settled for a silver medal after losing to Galal Yafai of Great Britain in men's flyweight boxing final at the Tokyo Olympics on Saturday at the Kokogikan Arena. 4 judges scored 29-28 in favor of Yafai, with only 1 in favor of Paalam, 29-28. Yafai is the younger brother of former World Boxing Association champion and Olympian Khalid Kal Yafai. The 28-year-old Yafai started his domination of the 23-year-old Paalam in the first round, knocking down the Filipino at the 1 minute and 48-second mark. The taller Yafai also took the second round, peppering Paalam with precision body shots before employing a cautious long-range game in the third and final round to eliminate the chance of being knocked out. Paalam, a former scavenger in Cagayan de Oro, became the 4th Filipino boxer to win an Olympic silver medal following Anthony Villanueva in 1964, Mansueto Onyok Velasco Jr. in 1996, and Paalam's own teammate Nesty Petesio in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Petesio was designated as the country's flag bearer during the Tokyo Olympics closing ceremony on Sunday at the Tokyo National Stadium. Paalam said the silver medal he won symbolizes his life. Meanwhile, Filipino golfer Yuka Saso might have missed the medal podium, but she finished her Tokyo Olympic stint in a strong fashion on Saturday in the women's individual stroke play at the Kasumigaseki Country Club. Saso, the reigning U.S. Women's Open champion, carded 65 in the 4th and final round for a total of 274, tied for 9th place with 3 other players. Saso's 65 was the second highest score for the day, behind the 64s of Malaysian Kelly Tan and American Jessica Korda. The Philippines finished its campaign in the Tokyo Olympics with a gold medal from weightlifter Heidelin Diaz, 2 silver medals from boxers Nesty Petesio and Carlo Paalam, and a bronze medal from boxer Yumir Marshall, totaling 4 medals, the best performance for the Philippines in the Olympic Games. Senator Panfilo Lacson on Saturday said he would not hesitate to call for the scrapping of the proposed 40 billion peso appropriation for the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict or NTF-ELCAC under the 2022 National Expenditure Program or NEP if there was a clear misuse of its funds. Lacson said he would even request the Office of the Ombudsman for a motu proprio investigation. Lacson stressed that the denial by the Philippine National Police or PNP about authorizing a census activities in some barangay or villages using funds of the NTF-ELCAC should put the issue to rest. He said, however, that he could not simply disregard such reports since he is the principal sponsor of the NTF-ELCAC's budget in the Senate, especially if the reports originated from the PNP's own field commanders. Tropical storm Juaning has entered the Philippine Area of Responsibility or PAR, but it is unlikely to affect the Philippine weather condition in the country, the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration or PAGASA said on Saturday. PAGASA said Juaning was spotted 465 kilometers north of the town of Itbayat in Batanes and was moving east-southeastward at a speed of 15 kilometers per hour. It had a maximum sustained winds of 65 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 110 kilometers per hour, the state-run weather agency said. In business, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas or BSP announced it will not impose a mandatory moratorium or grace period for loans during the 2-week lockdown, but informed bank clients that they can continue to seek financial relief from lenders. The central bank said in a statement on Saturday that it has advised BSP supervised financial institutions or BSFIs to renew, restructure, or extend the terms of their clients' loans in light of their cash flows during the August 6 to 20 enhanced community quarantine in the National Capital Region. Today's front page columnist is Marlen Ronquillo. He points out that there is a lethal anti-farm virus fast spreading like the Delta variant of COVID-19. Our editorial for today believes that global vaccination issues have prolonged the COVID-19 pandemic. Read a full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram and keep up with the Times. For the Manila Times, this is Paulo Dimapi.